Hello, welcome back to more Gold Rush. And we're going to do another cleanup, our third cleanup. So it's 8:45 a.m. in the morning on day 3. Right, so let's start up here and get our trusty trowel out, small shovel. I think sometime I might decide to just do a bucket and write down what I get and what it comes from. At the moment, still just really interested in the total amount to clean up. But if you really wanted to work it out, like how much came out of here, it's done. Just this one now. Okay. Trowel away and take the bucket. Bucket number 1. Okay. Bucket number 2. And bucket number 3. Bucket number 4, come in. The time is up. And bucket number 5. Okay, we need a bucket for the magnetite. It's probably in the back of my truck, somewhere at the empty room. No, those are both empty. And I don't think that one's spare, so we've got already one on the nuggeter. So, right, let's start doing the mats. Higher. Mat. I think I do probably want to get another nuggeter. I think certainly it's a good investment for later on, although it takes a while to get the mats out. Having the 2 won't save too much time. But you could wash them both at the same time. Okay. In the wrong places. Right. That's good. We can put these in if we want. Put the mats back. starting to learn how to do some things, make some improvements. Been, even with all the videos I've watched, it's been quite a learning curve so far, and we're still pretty basic. I mean, some people have got thousands of hours of this gameplay. I've only done about 30. Right, so I need to turn on this generator for the buckets. I need to turn on this water pump. Water to the nuggeter as well. And I need to turn on the nuggeter up in the main generator, because that's takes quite a lot of power, that machine, believe it or not. Turn it on separately here. Right, buckets in, water's on, I think, so that can doesn't take long. Let's just start these off. Oh dear, my jumping needs some work. Is that done? What's that alert already? Just look at the right buckets. Yeah, mats are empty, buckets 29, so can go off. Right, these clean mats can just go over there. Already swapped them out with the spares. A bit more efficient at this now. Still. Okay. And then we've got these ones to go in. It's a pain in the ass getting up here sometimes. Come on. Come on, boy. Here we go. Just I thought I could reach them from there. So I don't know what these planters do differently from these, but I was hoping we could. It's a shame it's not like Car Mechanic where you can actually click on things from some distance. We could stay up there and insert them from here, but we've got to get closer. That's all good. And the last one goes in the back. Put it on. So the bucket was 29. So these mats do about 55% in the bucket, something like that. $58. Okay, and I haven't swapped those over, so we might as well just run these back in ourselves. Top one. Oh, I hate it when I jump over the damn thing. There we go. Health and safety, man. I've got buckets absolutely everywhere. No. Yeah, so I haven't fully researched it, we haven't got there yet, but I'm pretty sure from what I've read and seen that until we get skilled crew working on... So I think what happens is that you can put mats in the side holes once you've got skilled crew on the machines, which we haven't got. And I think all they do, because it's like you still have to empty the mats and stuff, but I think they do the exchange, I think, once. So they'll empty the mats and put the new ones in up to, well, if you've got another 12 mats, so it looks like they might do it so that you would probably only have to swap the mats once every 3 times instead of every single time. I think that's how it works. So if you put 6 mats here and 6 mats here, and it's manned by, but I don't know how much staff you need on a machine and what level skill that, oh dear, what have I done? I'm trying to pick up the grill. There we go. But I think the upshot is it's sort of 3 times more efficient. You still have to do a clean out, but you can run probably 300% before you need to do a clean out once you've got it like fully. And then I don't know if these sluice boxes upgrade. I don't think they do. I think they're the same throughout the game, but these jigs, there's two greater versions to come after this. Right, so the hog pan mats. And we can do all of these in one go. Right, so bucket's 58. I've got all the mats and hog pans, haven't I? I have. This is bugging me here, man. Got so much crap lying around on the floor. I kind of think I'd like to turn the machine around. You know, all the switches this side, just have the bucket the other side. Oh yeah, this is going to fill this bucket, isn't it? I think, and then it leaves like 1%, annoyingly. For some reason. It's just not quite. So, knocking everything over, man. I want to get it all neat and tidy. So 6 pretty full buckets, some of them aren't quite full. We need the spare bucket does come in for use because to get our 1 or 2% that's left, 2%. And that gives 1% in the bucket. Lovely. Right, let's put that 1% in. And then we can use that I wish the magnetite in the bucket actually told you how many ounces it's in. It sort of flashes up when you get it, but it doesn't show up on your top right bar until you put it in the magnet machine. Right, let's pour this all in then. And this bucket's going to fill up real quick. Right, we're 232 before we start. Right, some of these are going to get in the way, so I'm going to put them back. Oh, I haven't turned this thing on. Keep forgetting that because I see the water and I'm like, oh, why is it not doing it? I'm not sure how much magnetite. Gold digger 1000. That's because of the magnetite. So I think last time we ended up with about 25% magnetite in that bucket. Okay. Right, last one. Yeah, it's not too much magnetite, but I might just leave that bucket there. As, wait until we get full ones. Right, let's put some buckets back. This one can go there. 2 need to go under the jigs. Three two, so we've got about 80 ounces, which is kind of what we're getting per. Not very good. Still, this claim's not, doesn't give you the highest amount. We're also digging, still not quite in the right. This bucket needs to go there. There was always the spare. Can go off. Turn the nugget off. So we got that cleanup done in like 20 minutes. It's getting a little bit better. I know what I'm doing. I still could get that time down a little bit, I think. Right, I've got to put all these mats back, haven't I? We can use, no, they're the big ones. I want to make sure we got all this set back up. Really saying I've got it done in 20 minutes is probably not true, as we haven't put these back. But the cleanup's done and we've processed it all. It's about sort of 15 minutes to do the clean out, and then about 5 minutes, 6 minutes to process it all. I just wish I could store these where I want to store them. It's just I need staff, I think, before they even light up. Right, fuel 86 cents. It's going down slowly. It's fine. We don't need to redo those yet. I have refilled the jerry cans in the truck. So we're up to 306. I'm just wondering how much magnetite we've got, whether we've got enough in there to do the first upgrade. I think we need to do we should do another full load and clean out. I'm pretty sure that backwards about 25% when we tipped it in, and that was 1800. So if that's 19%, that's probably about 1200 magnetite. Might be enough to do the one upgrade. We've probably got time. It's only 9 in the morning. We're not going to pay rent until midnight again for the equipment. Now I have gone back and checked my stuff. So we've rented the 2 vehicles. The shaker is rented. The conveyor belt is rented, but also, strangely enough, I've rented the generator. So we've got to buy the generator. Now I probably won't do it until maybe we move to the next claim or do a reset or something. So, but we need to replace the generator with the purchased one, the conveyor belt. The shaker, I'm just going to swap when I got enough money for the derocker, which I think is about 400 or 500 grand. We'll swap it for that, and then when we return that, and then probably when I do that job, if we've got enough money, we will buy the conveyor. So yeah, that and that is rented, and the 2 vehicles. Everything else is purchased. Right, so 4 buckets under the jigs, 1 here, those mats are in, those mats are in. Let's just check here. So these mats are all in, the grills are all on. And those are all in, grills are on, and we emptied up above. So we are good to go. More digging. Yay. Wheel going around's bugging me. Right. And as we refueled not that long ago, everything's pretty hunky-dory on that front. Oh, I've still got stuff in here. too far back. Right. Nothing. So I don't think I'm going to get it done in this video, but what I really want to do is get another load. I'm going to have to move this truck. That is ridiculous with dumping it on the top of the cab. That's good. So yeah, I want to get another 4 or 5 dump trucks, so we get another cleanup dump, and then I will get another bucket of, well, another X percentage of magnetite. And then we'll go and get some upgrades and then process all the gold we've got. It's not going to be a lot. If we do another cleanup, that's going to be about just short of 400,000 ounces. It's going to be about 500,000. It's not going to buy us a lot because the D-Rock is like 500,000, the conveyor belt. I can't remember how much this digger was to buy. I think it's under 100,000, like 90 something thousand. So we could probably buy the digger and the dump truck. And to be honest, I think the planters are about 220 or something. The upgrades to the jigs. So if we could get those two, and they probably should take a priority because the vehicles could wait. Get the planters and then whatever vehicles we can afterwards. And then we'll need to do another couple clean outs so that we can eventually then get the... I mean, I can obviously rent the D-Rocker, but which probably would be worth it. The amount you probably get. That's not a full bucket at all, is it? But it's you can't simply just swap from rental to purchasing. So if I just to rent it and put it in place, I would, if I then bought it later, I would have to you know, depower, take all the hoses off and swing it out and take it back to the platform to sell it, which is the only way to de-rent. It's sort of effectively, I think, unless I've missed a trick, if anybody knows how you de-rent something without unconnecting it and taking it back, let me know. But yeah, so it's like you'd have to, and then obviously buy the item and then plug it all in and do it all again. I don't know why that's getting nothing there. Probably not low enough. It's like, how much higher? It's like up there compared to where I'm digging now. It's like I really didn't get that very low, did I? See if I can get some of it. I know a lot of devs say, I know this shame this game isn't multiplayer, particularly on the digging side, having somebody with, because it really would be quite fun to play with friends, I think. And most games devs say, oh, well, you know, that's the coding, and it, you know, it is, unless you design it from scratch to be multiplayer, it is quite a change. But most of them lie when they say, oh, you know, it's too difficult to recode it. It's mostly to do with cost, because if you're going to do multiplayer, you need servers. Servers cost money, and they need to be maintained. They always need to be online. You always need to have enough of them for the amount of players. So, you know, a lot of the smaller devs and games companies and that, they really, which is kind of a shame. You know, that's what Google and all that, they just charge, Amazon, they charge too much for their servers. You know, I kind of think that if servers were a lot cheaper or free, well, it can't be free, that, but yeah, and you know, you understand that, but yeah, multiplayer, you've got to have multiple servers. They've got to be stable. They've got to be maintained 24/7. You know, it's really a cost thing in a lot of cases. What are we doing here? I'm about to fall in. I'll get a bit nearer the truck here, I think. Just take this out, because it's all coming out anyway. But it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen for this game. I mean, this game came out 2017. I don't think it's still supported, but it's not. I don't think they've really done development on it. Probably since about 2020 or something. So, like new content development, but sure when the Frankensteins come out, but yeah, if you think about the equipment, they could add quite a lot of equipment, make some quality of life improvements, multiplayer and stuff, and I think this game could be a real winner. But it's one of those games that I think, you know, it's not played that much, and therefore I guess they didn't make a lot of money. But I was thinking, I mean, I got this game, you know, in the sale, like £7.50 or something, and I mean, I don't have a lot of money, so I want games for free. But then, you know, I've got games like, and they're all good games. It's not about, oh, that game's good or bad, but I've got, oh, what's it called? The Modern Warfare, not the Call of Duty thing, the you know, the NATO counter thing, the Command Modern Warfare, that's what it's called. And I mean, you can get the missions and the game in the sales, but oh, it's got nothing there. But they, oh, really, what am I doing? Actually catch some dirt. Most of it's just falling down But they bring out like mission, and really there's nothing new in the game. The units are in the game already and you could create them, and they create these missions, scenarios really. And I mean, when they launch like new, like they've just brought out they've just brought out the Falklands one, and it's like £15-16. It's like double the price I paid for this game. Okay, this was in the sale. But you're not buying a game, you're just buying 15 scenarios. And really those scenarios, and I'm pretty sure there's no new equipment. Virtually all the ships and planes and stuff are in the game anyway. They've just built it into the scenario. It's nothing, is it? So what I'm saying, I mean, obviously they're useful because it's not easy to build a proper scenario with the right, not just the right units, but the right AI and triggers and stuff. But, you know, and a couple pound is probably worth having it done for you than trying to create one yourself. But when they launch, and it's like, you know, you're going to get 5, 10, 15 scenarios, and we want $20, and compare that to the price you can get, you know, Construction Simulator for 25 quid. You can get this game for 10 quid. So I mean, this game probably wouldn't have sold if it was 30 or 40 pounds, and even now people don't buy it at full price, they wait for a sale. But they've only really done the one DLC. Really wanted that edge there. It's fully extended. So it's actually caught nothing. You know, and it's like, I mean, car mechanic simulators, I haven't played the new one, I only played 2018. But, you know, the game comes out at £20, which is not a bad price. And then, not long after, it's in the sale for maybe £15. I'm really getting nothing here, am I? Right, truck's full anyway. So, sorry, this has gone into some rant about game prices now, but yeah, I mean, some, you know, but then like you don't actually get that many cars or variety with like car mechanics, so you end up having to buy all the DLC to really make, you know, it's one of those games that if you get all the content in the games, then it's not bad, but you know, full price, a lot of those DLCs are £7, £8, £9 each. And each DLC, I think the maximum you get is 4 cars per DLC, so you're not actually getting a lot. You know, 10 quid for 4 cars. Now people could justify it, well, look, the work that goes in, the detail and stuff, but, you know, and a lot of games. So, you know, games that give you quite a lot for a set price are actually pretty worth it. Well, actually, we can't put everything in here. I should start processing this. But I'm just saying, I mean, if this game probably should have been a little bit more than it was. And then if they needed to pay for servers and new vehicles, I mean, some DLC around the £10 price probably would have sold. I mean, I got this in the sale. I think it might still be in the sale with the Black Friday stuff. So I got this and the Frankenstein stuff for basically £10. or under £10, £9 on it. It's actually a very good game for that money. So, you know, it's hard, you can't criticise it for, well, it doesn't have this and it doesn't have that and it doesn't have multi-servers, but I think it's just a shame that they didn't develop it more, because it's so good at what it does do. And I think the criticism it actually gets is you know, a lot of games like Valheim and V-Rising and stuff, you get quite a lot of criticisms about them, but most of those criticisms are actually people that do love the game and like the game, and they just, oh, if it only had this, or oh, if it only could do this, or if you could just change this and that. And sometimes games do, but often those complaints are born out of a love for the game, passion. But, you know, I don't know, maybe there'll be a Gold Rush 2, but I think a lot of problems with this game is I don't think they have the license anymore for, you know, and quite a few games do it, you know, Star Trek, Star Wars and things like this, when it's linked to a TV show and stuff, that, you know, even Football Manager and stuff, you know, some versions are not supported by teams, and like this year, the Football Manager game's got Champions League sponsorship, so it's different. And you've got to do mods or whatever to change football clubs now. Some clubs are in, some clubs aren't. So I think if they were ever to try and do a Gold Rush 2 or something, you would have to... I've got a full bucket, haven't I? Quite a lot of money would go on the license to the TV show. But to be honest, I mean, there isn't that much. You've got a few Gold Rush posters up in this game, and it does have Parker and people like that on the front loading screen. But whether you could call it Gold Rush, but even if you just called it, you know, gold digging, and just did the same game but without references to Gold Rush, it wouldn't matter, because it makes no difference to the game. Like I say, apart from the branding on the posters and a bit on the loading screen, there's nothing in this game that's really... Oh, now I'm going to have to move the digger because we're... I mean, it is nice to have the game of the series and the branding, but like all games, it's really the mechanics and the gameplay of a game that makes the game. Graphics don't really matter that much. I think every gamer will tell you that, but they do. Good graphics can often sell and market a game, but if it's let down by gameplay or bugs or both, then it dies a death pretty quickly. I guess one downside with this game is, you know, to get the enjoyment out of it, you do have to put in, you know, that's probably where Construction Simulator 2 probably is a bit better, although some of the jobs on that I've heard are pretty long, but it has got multiplayer and stuff. It's like with this game, You're not going to get very far if you can only play 2 or 3 half-hour sessions a week, you know. You do want to be able to put in quite some hours. But you know, so some games can be a well, I mean, for me they're not a negative if they're deep and have a lot of hours of gameplay. That's actually something I look for in games, is deep games with a lot of longevity and stuff. So I think I'll be playing this quite a bit, on and off. Whether people want me to keep putting it on YouTube and stuff, there's far better people than me doing it, but we'll do this normal playthrough. Maybe a leaderboard at some point, but this argh game that's coming out December the 7th, it's a space city builder survival game, looks really good, so I'm hoping to... Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to move the digger. I think I should move it back round to those squares, don't you? I mean, we do need to still dig this out, really, to get at it. But I'm just thinking if I stick it over there now, I'm going to move the truck actually. Yeah, I'm not going to get done in this video what I wanted to do. I know a truck can wash and sell gold. We're already 48 minutes in, so we probably won't even get a wash done, a clean out. But I'm thinking if I almost put the truck it's bugging out because of... Oh, well, it doesn't want to stay there, but let's just move the digger. Oh, don't push in. Pit boxes are a little bit big. I don't know where to start. We probably should start from these ones on the left and work our way back. But look how bad that digging is. God, the pros, if they ever see this video, they'll be like, what is that? I've made a mountain. Let's, come on, get up the hill. Why is it so slow? Look at it. It's a disaster. Although, to be fair, all this bit here, I was reaching right from the other corner. Right. And then I could probably just put the truck. I'm not quite sure. I could put it to the left of the digger, because then I can dig. Yeah, that's probably better, because then I can dig to my right. Oh, no, 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 no. Slam into all my equipment. And I probably want to face it the other way. Whoa, catching air. Whoa, straight into that. Wonderful. Alaskan Rally with LG. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Stuck on a... Yeah, if I put it here, then at least I can dig out in front of me and to my right, and then I'll just work the rest out. Doesn't probably want to be that close, does it? Don't want the truck tipping over. I'll have to see how that is. Right, and we could probably just go get some of these peaks sorted out a bit. Oh yeah. This would be a better dig. I'm not sure I've really got the truck in the right place. I'll have to bring the arm in. It's annoying because then I'll have to reset it. But I just want to scoop up some of these flipping mountain range that we created. I need to I'm just thinking, can I get the truck further back? Probably can. I was a bit worried. It always seems to default to the doesn't want to go far back, does it? I know. It's looking very dangerous. I'm not worried about the truck falling down because you've already reset it, but you lose your dirt and stuff. I move to the I left the truck running. Right, that's as far as I can reach out. Nice big full buckets there. Once we've got the full range stuff, I can bring the arm in a bit. I'll have to get some from the other side. So I don't know, I get the impression that obviously people that are very experienced in this game, they're not going to watch a newbie like me probably on YouTube, even though my channel's not really noticed or flagged up to people for them to watch. That's the main reason. But so I guess really it's best. The best viewers are people that either don't have the game or thinking of getting the game. Watch me make the mistakes and learn as I go. Get some nice. It's a nice spot actually. It's totally worth moving. Nice full 6% buckets. So I guess the motto of that story is when you start to struggle, just move. Move the digger. Truck's nearly full. Just scoop sideways before I shorten the arm next time. I only need. Right, I will leave the arm there. Let's go. Feeling good about these next few loads on this pay dirt. Oh, I've left everything running, haven't I? Oh well, never mind. Got another load for it. I want a remote button. A remote button for turning. Turning everything on and off. A clicker. Okay. What is the percentage? 30%. Don't have to be so close to the digger, just close to the edge. That'll do. That'll do nicely. So I can't really get there, so let's take this bit back a bit. That was a very good bucket, but once I start scooping air, I can then shorten the arm and just come inwards. because we're fully extended on the arm at the moment. So satisfying digging, man. It's like the most satisfying thing ever. Okay, it's a bit ambitious, but let's do it. So really I want to scoop this pet out right to bedrock eventually, but we're fully out. Let's just really want to take there, but let's do another side scoop here. Wow, up over another hour for this video. Time fly when you're digging holes. Can I get that mound? I think I sort of could in depth, but it's I think the thumb guard's blocking me from getting lower. Of course, we're at a bit of an angle. Right, so let's just try another one at full extension to ourselves here, and then I'll start to bring the arm inwards. There, just quite in the right position for that angle. Still scooping up wall in front of me, so don't need to shorten it just yet. Getting a little bit neater pits. We've got this rise here, but that's where boom, misses that. If you bring the arm in towards you, let's just do one more. One more here, just get this bit. If you bring the arm in towards you, you can't reach as far out, but you can scoot more vertically down. Like the wall in front of you. Right, so let's bring the arm in a bit. Like that, and then down. You don't get as deep. Actually finish off that scoop properly. Maybe just out of it. Bloody thumb guard now. I pressed the wrong key there. Let's mess that up. I was pressing F instead of G, so I brought the arm fully in by mistake. Oh, I've gone on. Scooped out most of the wall I'm standing on. Right. G, not F. Alright, I know I've left the plant on. I know it's a bad practice or habit. This is already at 100. Okay. Clips on that. Thing quite badly. Throws the truck up in the air. So what's everything at? So let me just quick look. $49. Right, that truckload will take it to probably about 70. So we do need another truckload. That's good. he says, but a lot of... I've got the truck too close to me. I'm gonna have to move that. Didn't look it, but actually looks quite a way, but I've come in at an angle. No. That was close. I haven't actually got that much dirt in the truck, so it wouldn't have been... I don't know, it seems weird, but I don't really need to park it out here. Oh, dear me. That's a bit better, but we'll see how we get on. Now, I could either dig around me to the right, or just dig in front of me and then move the digger along. Decided yet. Right, so we'll be going an hour for this one. I'm going to have to end this video, I think, and do the cleanup in the next one. Just a bit concerned the videos are all going to be a little bit the same. Dig one video, clean up the next. But See, I need to think about what I'm going to do. Like, do I just rotate round and dig? Because it's very good to dig out in front of you. But then... or I just move to my right and just... kind of think I should just sort of go backwards. Sort of do that each row a little bit. I'm gonna get in the truck. We missed some. Dropping that on the ground. Come on, it's stuck. Can I move right? Stopping it moving right. It's scraping on the top of the ridge or something. Oh, maybe like a hash of that. Ah, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. That's why. Never mind, we'll just call that one a bit of landscaping. No, I can't get anything there, so... I really should be moving the truck a lot, but it's nearly full. Right, I think 98 will do. Because this is getting too long of videos. I really need to think about keeping them shorter, but can't really get pretty bad of me leaving everything running. I'm probably going to get some mechanical breakdowns using up all my fuel. I didn't see what percentage it was at. Well, we'll dump it all in anyway. I might have to switch it off. $68. No, though. Might need another truckload. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. And in the next video, we will finish off topping this up and doing another clean out. And then we'll need to process some magnetite and gold, I think, for some funds pretty soon. So anyway, don't forget, leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you back in Alaska soon. Take care.